Coming up on December 27th at the Mohammed Abdo Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Naoya Inoue will be once again defending his undisputed super bantamweight titles against highly ranked contender and rising star David Picasso. Currently, the champion Inoue has a record of 31 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws, with 27 of those wins by way of knockout, having an 87% knockout ratio. He is 5'5" and has a reach of 67.5 inches. He is 32 years old, and I believe he is currently in his prime years. Something I think will last only 2 or 3 more years, or even maybe 1. But currently, I think Inoue is definitely in his prime. On the other hand, David Picasso is a rising contender, and he is fighting in the super bantamweight division, ranked number 2 on BoxRec. Based on who Inoue has beaten in this division, I think Picasso does deserve to be in the top 3, but I think Tapales and Akhmadaliev are definitely top 5 fighters, but because Picasso is undefeated, I think he is the rightful challenger at the super bantamweight division right now. Picasso has 32 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. 17 of those wins come by way of knockout. He has a 53% knockout ratio. He is 25 years old, so I would say he's probably entering his prime, or maybe just at the beginning of his prime. He is 5'8" and he has a 70-inch reach. His reach advantage is only 2.5 inches, but he also has a 3-inch height advantage. So how will this fight play out? Well, one thing we have to get right off the bat is Inoue has a great deal more amount of experience. He's fought at the highest level for a very long time. This is reflected by the fact that Inoue is closing in on Joe Louis's record of the most consecutive world title fights or world title appearances. As we all know, Louis has a consecutive 26 world title appearances. His first fight was his winning of the heavyweight championship, and he defended his heavyweight championship 25 times. Inoue, I think with this fight, will be entering the 26th world title appearance. So Inoue overall, I mean, he's a 2-time, 2-weight undisputed, 4-weight world champion. There's no way that Picasso has any sort of experience advantage in this fight. Inoue also has the power advantage. Picasso has gone decision after decision. His knockout ratio is not the highest. He has probably decent power, but he hasn't shown his power at the highest level at all. His best win is his most recent win against a man who's 15-4-2, a Japanese man who has taken up more of a gatekeeper position in the sport. However, this person that Picasso has beat, Kunosuke Kamada, has just recently beat John Real Casemiro, and Casemiro is a pretty good fighter, but I think that Picasso's best win is definitely nowhere near Inoue's many wins. Even Inoue's lesser title defenses are still kind of better than Picasso's best win. The advantages Picasso has in this fight is his height and his reach, most notably, and probably keeping Inoue off by using his jab. What Picasso reminds me of, or what Picasso really is, to me, is a stepping stone for Inoue. I feel like Picasso has these same physical attributes as one Junto Nakatani, and Inoue is looking to close the distance on facing Nakatani after Picasso. And considering both Inoue and Nakatani are on the same card at the Mohammed Abdo Arena, this fight between the two is being set up in an all-Japanese affair. So I believe that Picasso is solely a stepping stone, and I think Turki Al-Sheikh has meant it to be that way. He's doing a warm-up fight for the Nakatani and Inoue respectively, and he's setting up Inoue to have a fighter that may model some of the problems Nakatani will bring. Picasso is no Nakatani, and we do not really know how good Picasso's chin is. But generally, I think that Inoue will be able to close the distance pretty easily, have some trouble in the first 3 or so rounds, and by round 7 or 6 even, I think Inoue will find his groove and probably stop Picasso. So for my official prediction, I have Naoya Inoue winning by an early 7th round knockout, where I think he will probably hurt Picasso in the 6th round and just finish it off early in the 7th round. This is Zachary Cloutier at Ringside.